My loves, it's me, Mara the Fashion Craze, and today I'm very excited to share a great foundation that I just recently purchased. So this is my first impressions of the Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup. And you know, as African Americans, our skin is crazy oily and it's so annoying sometimes, especially in the spring and the summer. So today, this foundation will definitely clear that up when you decide to wear foundation. I know I don't wear foundation daily, so it's like, you know, I don't need it every day, but when you do wear it, it's great to have like a great stay matte foundation that won't make your skin very oily if it is ready. So yeah, today will be my first impressions and I hope that you guys really like it. Also, if you're worrying about what I'm wearing, this is a necklace from my own boutique, www.shopfashioncrazeboutique.com. Check it out. I have a lot of cool items, including a lot of spring accessories going on there soon. So yeah, definitely check it out. And my jacket is from Zara, and I actually thrifted it. I think Zara probably would have charged like 90, close to 100. It's like a tweed type of jacket in yellow. Who doesn't want that in the spring? So I got it for $23 from a thrift store because I love that thing. So I'm telling you, if you can get a deal, definitely check out thrift stores, because some people shop like it's no tomorrow. People who can afford to do that, and they just drop their stuff off to, like, you know, one of those thrift stores, and they price it lower. So definitely check out thrift stores. Don't shy away from them. I live for them. But anyways, getting back to this foundation, which is the Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup. I bought this from Sephora for only $23, so I think that's definitely a steal, because when I see Clinique, I think of like a really high-end brand of cosmetics. So for it to be $23, I think that is really, really good. So the price isn't bad at all. This is a liquid foundation. It says here sheer to moderate coverage. So if you're looking for like a full face coverage to the max, this is not for you. But if you're looking for something for just, you know, to put on that has very minimal coverage, this is definitely a great foundation. I don't usually get breakouts at all, so when I put on foundation, that's when I'm going out to dinner, or I want to, you know, play it up and be dolly and cute, and you know what I'm saying, girls, you know what I'm saying. So this foundation is great for that. Applying the foundation, when I first applied it, I was kind of scared. But I don't know why I was scared, because when I applied it, it's a liquid foundation, so obviously it's going to have that wet look at first. So I was getting scared, like this thing said stay matte, like why is it looking wet? But when it dried up, it actually looked more natural, and it blended in perfectly with my skin tone. And in case you're wondering, I used shade 28, which is Clove, so second to last of the whole line, I believe, of the skin tone. And I'm kind of disappointed about that, because I feel like my skin tone is not, I've seen people that's darker than me, but yet they don't have foundations for them. And that's one thing I really hate about cosmetics brands. So if you agree, we can talk about it. So just put it below. Okay, so did it stay matte? Because I wore this yesterday because I went out somewhere, or I wore it 2 days ago for my interview. When I had an interview and I had a presentation at my current job. So I wore foundation because I just want to do it up a little bit. You know, when you're going on an interview, I feel like you have to look your best and you have to look very presentable, as well as speaking right. So, you know, I definitely put on foundation, and it stayed matte all day long. And usually I used to use the matte tinted moisturizer, and then I decided to try this, and I felt like the matte tinted moisturizer is just a way to say foundation in a different way. This is foundation. If the whole thing is tinted, to me it's just basically a liquid foundation, lightweight, which is the same thing as the Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup. So I think if you're like, you know, shying away from foundation because it sounds heavy, not all foundations are very heavy. So the Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup, which I'm talking about today, I don't really like heavy makeup, and I don't like makeup that doesn't look natural and things like that. So I definitely feel like try this out, because when it comes to tinted moisturizers, to me it's just another way of marketing, and I study marketing, so certain phrases make you seem like, you know, oh, I'm not wearing that much makeup, or, you know, it's very lightweight. No, it's the same thing as foundation, but they have different coverage levels of foundation. So this is light coverage. Also, I have more photos on my blog, www.thefashioncraze.com, and I have more blogs at more photos, not blogs, sorry, as to how it looked with my concealer and my bronzer on, and I'll put those products below, including the lipstick if you want to know what color this is and where I got it from. So yeah, that was just my first impression. So far, I give this thing a A+. Like, it's a lightweight foundation. It stays matte all day. It doesn't look, you know, fake. It gives me that matte, natural look. And it was only $23, so I feel like it is affordable, especially if you don't use foundation every day like me. If you don't use it every day, it will last very, very long. So yeah, that's my first impressions. I believe that I will be doing a video within 2 to 3 weeks on an update, so just stay tuned for that, because you know, impressions are just when you first buy the product. So after that, it may change. You don't know what can go wrong. Maybe I might start to break out, God forbid. But yeah, we'll see. So I'll definitely be doing an update on that, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.